What is going on, guys? This is Elijah here on Gridiron International, and today I am back with another college football prediction video, and this time I'll be talking about the Texas Longhorns versus the LSU Tigers. And as you guys know, that today I'm going to be talking about the LSU Tigers versus the Texas Longhorns at Tigers Stadium in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Time is to be determined. It'll be on September 12th, 2020, and this game is going to be a really interesting game because it's going to be a whole new look for the LSU Tigers, but for the Texas Longhorns, it might be the same team, but a little touch-ups here and there for the Texas Longhorns. Last year, as you guys know, that the LSU Tigers beat the Clemson Tigers in the national championship game, and they went undefeated, 15-0, and they won the SEC won the SEC West. And my favorite games was against the Alabama game. That game was crazy. It was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then that Florida game, it was really good too. And then LSU just dismantled Oklahoma, and it was a good game so far. In the first half, and then late in the second half, LSU just dismantled Clemson defense. So it was kind of a lopsided little bit of game in the second half. But this year feels like it's gonna be a little different. Joe Burrow, of course, plays for the Cincinnati Bengals now in the NFL, and of course, 14 players from LSU went in the NFL draft except Thad Moss, who was a tight end. He should have stayed, in my opinion. But only 3 players from the offensive side of the team is returning. And of course, as you guys know, Joe Brady, who had that crazy offense, like weird, crazy, high-powered offense that looked like a NCAA 14 Road to Glory mode season. All right, so Joe Brady is gone to the Carolina Panthers, which is my team in the NFL. And of course, Bo Pelini from Youngstown State is a new coordinator for Ed Orgeron. And so that's the main points for LSU. For Texas, we have Tom Herman as the head coach. They finished 8-5 overall in the season after they had a pretty good season the year before, but this year they were plagued with a lot of injuries, so injuries cost them a lot, but they still finished 8-5, 5-4 in the Big 12 Conference, and they beat Utah, which is really good. And Sam Ehlinger is returning for his senior season, which that is good. And of course, one of the number one recruits, that is a running back, Bijan Robinson. I don't know how, Bijan. I don't know how to pronounce that. So it's B. Robinson. He was a running back, so he could be in the number one spot. But Kiante Ingram is back with Texas, so he, for now, will probably be the main starter. And Miles Brennan could be the dark horse or the sleeper for LSU. So they could potentially beat Texas at home, or Texas can stun the LSU Tigers. Who knows? It's going to be a very interesting game for this upcoming season. All right, so I'm going to go through the stats. I'm going to actually go through the stats this time. The last few college football prediction videos, I just kind of skimmed through it. So Sam Ehlinger had a great season with over 3,500 passing yards and 32 touchdowns, averaged about 8 yards per throw, and only had 10 interceptions, so not bad. It was a great season. Could be a Heisman potential winner of this upcoming season. Miles Brennan, who for now is the starter for LSU, had 353 yards, averaged 8 yards per throw, and completed 60% of the passes and 1 touchdown, 1 interception. For Texas, we have Kiante Ingram, who's back with the team, and he could be battle with Robinson, who's a freshman, 5-star running back. Ingram had 144 carries, almost 900 yards, 5.9 yards average, and 7 touchdowns. We have Davis Price for LSU, who could be a really, really good running back, and he did really well. Or Emory Jones could have a battle out for the starting position for LSU, but I think Davis Price will be the starter for this upcoming season. He had 64 carries, 295 yards, 4.5 yards average, and 6 touchdowns. For Texas, for wide receiver, we have Brandon Ingalls, who for now will probably be the number one target for Sam Ehlinger. He had 32 receptions, 522 receiving yards, 16.3 yards average, and 6 touchdowns. Now, LSU, Jamar Chase is returning for his junior season. Yes, his junior season. After his sophomore year, this dude had 84 receptions. 84 receptions with 1,780 receiving yards. That is insane, and that he could almost had 2,000 receiving yards. That is just crazy, especially in the SEC, and it's unbelievable just to see that stat. And you think it's like a Road to Glory or Dynasty NCAA college football, the video game stats. Had 20 touchdowns as a sophomore, and that's just insane. Like, that's crazy. All right, and the top key players for defense. For Texas, we have Joseph Osai, if that's how you pronounce his last name. He's returning. He's a linebacker. He had 90 total tackles and 2 interceptions. And then also defensive back Caden Stearns for Texas has 59 tackles total. Also, keep in mind that I believe Texas is returning 9 defensive starters, which that is huge for Tom Herman. So that could be a key thing for Texas. All right. Also, lastly, for LSU, we got Tyler Shelvin, the defensive tackle. He had 93 tackle. He had 39 tackles, and of course also defensive or safety Jacoby Stevens. He's back with the team, and that's huge for LSU, especially for Ed Orgeron. He had 92 tackles, 3 interceptions as a safety, and that is your stats stuff for today. All right, so finally, my prediction. Honestly, I feel like since it's going to be at Baton Rouge or in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, at Tiger Stadium is a great atmosphere, and the fans make everything for the players, and it will be tough for the Texas Longhorns to play, but the Texas Longhorns could potentially upset LSU, depending on how LSU is this upcoming season. But I think I'm going to go with the LSU Tigers in this game because it's at LSU, and anything can happen in this game, to be honest. And I think LSU will win by a field goal, and I think it'll be 30-27. And my prediction that LSU will beat Texas, even though people have high expectations for Texas to win this game, I think that the LSU will be the dark horse, and people will sleep on Miles Brennan. So that is my final score, 30-27, and LSU will beat Texas at LSU, or it could happen the other way, and Texas will beat LSU. But I think that LSU will beat Texas. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day, and comment below what you guys think, who is going to win this game. I can't wait for this game either. It's going to be interesting. And, yeah, second game of the season, anything can happen. All right, guys, y'all have a great day, and peace.